You're probably restless, stressed, and out of ideas on how to get your baby to sleep through the night. And that is why you're watching this video. Don't worry, I got you. Let's get started. So like you see from the title, I am here to teach you how to get your baby to sleep through the night, because I've been there and I want to help you. I need to let you know that it's not gonna be easy, and you just need to focus and just know the reason why you're doing this. So if you need more sleep in general, just like me, or if you're going back to work and you need your baby to sleep through the night so you can sleep, so you can you can rest and be ready for the day, for the next day, anything like that, just focus on the reason why you're doing this, because it's not gonna be easy. Like I said, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks to do this, okay? It's gonna take about 2 weeks of consistency. So like I said, you guys gonna need 2 weeks to do this. The first week, you need to figure out your baby. You need to see how much does your baby eats during the day. How long does your baby naps? What are the signs that your baby gives you when they're ready to sleep? Because you cannot miss those signs. And also, you can tweak around the time, like what time you want your baby to sleep, what time you want your baby to eat, and so forth, what time you want the baby to go to bed. Then the second week, you need to actually stick to a schedule. Okay, so this is pretty much what we do for my son. My son Logan, he's overall always been a good sleeper. When he's a premature baby, if you don't know. So when he was a newborn or preemie that came home, he wakes up every 3 hours, because that's how he was trained at the NICU or the NICU. And so when he got home, I had to follow that schedule. But around 3 months, he started to sleep longer through the night. He only wakes like 3 times or a couple times, and then he's ready for the day, but he still naps longer also during the day. And that only lasted until he was like about 8 months. And when he turned 8 months, he was teething. All the other things were happening, I don't know, like growth spurts and everything else. So he wasn't sleeping through the night anymore, and that's when we started to struggle. It lasted until he was 10 months or almost 11. It was a huge struggle. But I really wanted to figure out a way to get him to sleep through the night again, because I know that he's capable of it, and every baby is capable of it, just to let you know that, okay? So this is what we do. For my son Logan, he's now 12 months old or 1 year old. He's actually 11 and a half for preemie age. But anyways, when he wakes up and I give him milk, like about 15-30 minutes after he wakes up, I give him a full feed. So for my son, he drinks about 6 milliliters of milk. Yes, he's not breastfed, he's bottle fed. So he drinks about 6 milliliters of, formula. He still drinks formula, and we mix formula and milk sometimes, but whole milk. But he drinks formula. So bottle after 15 to 30 minutes of wake. An hour after he wakes, or an hour and around there, he eats solid food. So we make sure that he doesn't have the bottle before he lays down for his nap, or before he lays down to go to sleep. He has the bottle when he wakes up, so it's like something to look forward to, pretty much. I don't do anything to him for him to go to sleep. I just put him inside his sleep sack. I lay him in his crib. I put on his music and his fan, and I leave. I say, have a good night, have a nice nap, or good night and sweet dreams, I'll see you tomorrow if it's nighttime, and I leave. When he wakes up from his nap, he takes 2 naps a day. When he wakes up from his nap, same thing. 30 minutes after he wakes up, he gets a bottle. An hour or an hour and more after he wakes up, he eats solid, and an hour after that, he goes to sleep. So he has 2 hours of wake time. If my math doesn't add up, just remember it's 2 hours of wake time in between naps, okay? And remember, when they first wake up in the morning, they want to go back to sleep sooner than in between naps. So if your baby is like sleepy, like after 1 hour and 30 minutes of waking up, that is normal, and let them sleep. Always look for those signs that they are sleepy, okay? So after he wakes up, I give him his milk again. He eats after an hour. An hour after that, he goes to sleep for his second nap, okay? My son sleeps about an hour or 2 hours of nap during the day. You have to make sure that your baby is well rested during the day so that they're not restless at night. Meaning they need to take full naps during the day. That's why you have to figure out during week 1 how long your baby sleeps and etc. So during the day they need to be fully rested so that they are able to be rested at night as well. So the saying is, when some people say like, oh, if they don't have enough nap during the day that they will sleep longer at night. That is wrong. Just like as an adult, if you're restless, it's hard for you to sleep. Am I right? So that's exactly why your baby needs to be able to fully sleep for their nap during the day so that they can sleep better at night. Obviously, like, I don't know if you noticed, but I didn't say it, but if you noticed, I always make sure that my baby's well fed before he goes to nap, okay? So when he wakes up after his second nap, this is the longer time that he's gonna be awake until bedtime. This is what we do. We let him play first until he starts whining, and then we give him milk again. This time around, so the first milk is 6 milliliter, then after that 5 milliliter, then the next one is also 5 milliliter. So I give him 5 ml of milk. Sorry if the way I say milliliter is kind of weird. So I give him 5 ml, and he plays and he gets snack. He eats like those wafer and yogurt melts and, you know, those puffs, those all those type of things you can give your baby, whatever your baby eats during snack time. Those are what my son eats. Yes, my son eats a lot, you guys. So he eats those, and then he still plays, and around 4:30 to 5 we feed him dinner. He plays some more, then I give him bath at 6:30, and then around that time, that's when my husband will heat up the milk. Yes, he gets milk before bedtime. And then I give him a bath. That's when the nighttime routine starts. Make sure that you have a consistent nighttime routine. This is very important. Well, everything I say in this video is very important, but make sure that your nighttime routine is always consistent. My son goes to bed at 7, so nighttime routine or like bath times should start around 6:30. So after dinner, 6:30, he takes a bath. He always noticed that, you know, it's already, I sing to him like bath time for Logan, then he knows. But anyways, so his bath, he likes it a little bit warmer, but not too warm. And then after bath time, obviously I dress him. That's when the nighttime routine starts. So bath time, then he gets dressed, and I read them a book. Him and his sister, I read them a book together on Rina Bella's bed, because they share the same room. And while I read the book, he drinks his milk. So no, I don't let him fall asleep on the milk, and he never falls asleep while drinking milk either. But if he ever falls asleep while drinking milk, I will wake him up before putting him down for bed. So you want your baby to fall asleep in their crib or in their bassinet instead of on you or with the bottle or on your breast, you know what I mean? For me, after reading the book and after him finishing his bottle, sometimes he doesn't finish his bottle, but as long as he ate and drank, as long as he ate good enough during the day and he finished all his bottle throughout the day, I don't really mind if he doesn't finish his last bottle, because that was just like part of the night routine. So once that's done, I pick him up, I put him inside his sleep sack, like the nap time. Then I tell him good night, sweet dreams, I'll see you tomorrow when you wake up. And I'll put him in his crib, and I turn on the music and I turn on the fan. Now, my son sleeps with his pacifier or binkies in the crib. That's the only place he has his binkies. He doesn't have his binkies anywhere else in the house. He doesn't need them throughout the day. It's only to soothe him to sleep. I have about 3 binkies in his crib, so that anytime he wakes up looking for a binky, he has it there. And this is another tip. I don't lay him down and put the binky in his mouth. I leave the binky like around his head or around arm reach. Some parents like to let them sleep and then take it off when they are totally asleep. I don't really like to do that because that startles him and it wakes him up. So I don't like to do that. I don't do that at all. So I pretty much just let him get used to looking for the binky himself. He also had a lovey in there, but he doesn't really care for the lovey, to be honest with you. He just cares for the binky. And I just let it be right now. And also the binky we use is the Itsy Ritzy, the soft binky. I don't know if that would make a difference for you, but it's like, I guess it's like nipple, but I don't breastfeed. So if you need something that is like breast-like, the Itsy Ritzy is very soft and very similar to breasts. Anyway, so that's pretty much what we do. I just put his music on and turn on the fan, and I leave the room. The room is completely dark, by the way. I turn off the light and I relieve the room. And that's pretty much it. I don't rock him to sleep. I don't feed him to sleep. He just sleeps on his own. And that is because I don't want him to depend on that, and I don't want him to look for that when he wakes up in the middle of the night. So that's pretty much what we do, guys. That's pretty much what I have been doing since he was 11 months. So it's been a month pretty much. Yes, and I tried this during the holiday, you guys. So that's what I mean by consistency. It doesn't matter if you have a guest coming over or you have guests over. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you are at somebody else's house. If you have to stick with the schedule. Anyways, that's pretty much today's video. I just wanted to make it short and sweet and straight to the point. I hope it helped you, new parents out there, new moms out there, parents of young kids, not new but young kids. I hope it helped. And yeah, don't forget to comment below if you have any question. I'm always here to answer them for you. And give the video a big like if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. I have new videos coming to you every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Hawaii time. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.